Yeat selling 45K. That's crazy. It's actually not crazy at all because he sold 34K at the last couple of projects with Life, which was an EP. So yeah, 45K. I think he really has to turn it up this year with the next album. They got to do full-blown promotion. They got to do really well first week sales because I feel like Yeat, he's now with the big artists. Like, he's known as basically mainstream. He was on that list for the top streamed artists of the last year, right? Like in the top 50. He was above like Cardi, Trippy. He wasn't above Uzi, I don't think. But that's because he dropped more often. So, you know, put quick disclaimer there. But if he sells less than like 34K, then people are gonna be like, oh, he's not as big as we really thought. And like all these TikTok trends, like it was like a 1 or 2 year span, and like now he's gonna fall off. I'm not saying he's gonna do that. I hope that he does higher than 34K substantially, so that, you know, he keeps moving up and turns into like one of the big dog artists. Ain't no way Yeat sells less than 34K. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a big enough artist now. He's like pretty established. He's one of the artists that like always has hype now. There's like the Cardis, the Uzis. I think Summers is kind of getting there too. Not quite yet. But Yeat is there. Who else? Trippy kind of has it as well, but he doesn't have it as much as like Cardi and Uzi. But like the Yeat fan base is strong. Obviously Ken and Lone, although I haven't really seen them put up numbers first week yet, but I think they will next project, or at least Lone will. We'll see about Ken. I feel like Ken's snippets are getting kind of one-dimensional, you know, because they just, I don't know, I can't even like decipher between them. Like they all kind of sound the same to me. I hope he does well though. Can Yeat become as influential as Cardi? Time will tell. It's gonna be hard though. I don't know, because at this point he's still, in my opinion, a family member. He's still a child of Cardi. He came from the whole lot of red lane. Okay, now he's like the oldest brother to Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson, who are the Opium twins. But time will tell. Yeat still gotta sell, you know, that above that 34K. He gotta hit over 100K if he wants to. That's why we have first week sales. I know everybody gets all butthurt about it, but the first week sales are really like a key metric of like who, it's not always correct, but it's like who is really influential here. If you're selling over 100K, then like you're one of the big artists that are influencing all the other artists in your sound. Now, there are some times when somebody doesn't sell that well, like say Yeat, where he's now probably going to influence people to start experimenting with different sounds than just rap and hip hop. But yeah, Yeat's got to sell over 100K before we say, like, before anyone can be like, put him in the same conversation as Cardi. Although, as we discussed, he did stream more than him in the last year, but he dropped way more. So it's like the Trippy Red method or Uzi method. If you drop like 5 albums, or Youngboy, if you will. Youngboy streamed the most. I think he was like top 5, but because he dropped like 10 projects. So it's like, what do you expect? Do I think Yeat is bigger than those Opium kids? Yeah, he's for sure bigger than. Look at the numbers again. And this shouldn't dictate like the music that you enjoy, but Yeat did sell 3 projects. The 2 Alive, Geek Pack, and then Life. More, all of those sold more first week than X, No Stylist, and Project X. Although Project X doesn't really count because he was still super underground. Maybe not as much, but that's when really Ken Carson blew up. But yeah, he sold more than them. So he's like factually bigger than Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson, no question. Nobody could argue that with me. What do I think Summers is gonna sell? I don't think it's gonna register, to be honest with you. I hope it does over 10K, but from the rankings and like the Apple Music and whatnot, I doubt. I thought they were gonna push it more too. Like, I don't know. Let me go to his. Yeah, look. So what I noticed was, this is where it shows like the playlist that it's on. It's not on any really playlists. Also, when you go to the project, somebody sent this to me on Twitter today. It says 2023 Summers, which means like a lot of times, at least, it was just, he did it independently. Like he did on DistroKid or TuneCore, he put his own name, independently released or distributed, whereas we all know that he signed a 10K. At least at one point he got that advance for the Maybach and the new 900K house, not the condo. Don't get it twisted. So but I think it's just, I don't know, maybe they haven't done the paperwork or something, I don't know, for the distribution. I'm not petty, I'm just joking, bro. I actually am not mad. Y'all gotta realize, even if a rapper disses me, I do not care. I am out here living my best life. We all make money. Like, what is there to be mad about? There's nothing to be mad about. Yeah. So I think 10K is responsible for this. I just don't know what's going on here. That was dropped through 10K, bro. Yeah, I understand. Click the song credits. Okay, let's see. Show credits, produced by source, 10,000 projects. There we go, 10K projects. So yeah, I don't understand like what this whole situation is, because if you go to like, say even Lil Yachty, you go to his last project, it has like quality control, Motown, whatever. But yeah, so maybe the project is Summers with like the songs individually are theirs, 10Ks. He signed them over. It's crazy. And no, me and Trippy do not have beef. I was at his studio like a month ago. Man, I told y'all when Mansion Music was dropping, I was like, somebody's dropping on Christmas. Now, he was supposed to drop on Christmas, but he delayed it a little bit because of the leaks. But it ended up dropping like 2 weeks later. So, yeah, I heard it in the studio, first person. And then a lot of people were thinking the Love Letter to You 5 was dropping before Mansion Music. I was like, no, I know it's dropping before.